Last year at the MEN Arena, at the Ariana Grande concert, 22 people's lives were lost. And in memorial for that, I wanted to start the Origami Project. I wanted the rose to symbolize, love that never dies. It symbolizes love, compassion, community. With all of these things I bring forth to the table, obviously, I want to make sure that people are aware that this was made by people of different genders, different ages, different ethnic backgrounds, different, beliefs and faiths. We all just came together as one in Manchester, and we made these roses as a community together. And we're bringing it out just to show that we're here for each other. Because some people don't really have that, and I wanna show people that down here in Manchester we do things differently. I was really influenced by.
All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days. Life was stringing me along, then you came and you cut me.
I just want to talk about the hood and like everywhere around, not just here in my side, but in London, they're stabbing, black on black crime. We're killing each other. All of us are killing each other. Just recently a weapon's been pulled out on me. It's got to stop. We've got black people who need to stop it, killing each other. We need to stick together as a community and move forward. You feel me? That's black power, that's been there from the start. We were kings from the start, and we'll be kings till we die.
That's black power, that's been there from the start. We were kings from the start, and we'll be kings till we die.
Hey Max. Hey, just saying hello. It's been an absolute joy getting to know you a little bit.
Assalamu alaikum, Max. It's Ismail. I hope you and the family are blessed. Brother, you got talent. You got enough talents. You do the gardening, and your business is gonna grow and be big. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi son, how are you? I hope you're doing okay over there. I just want to say I love you so much, and I want to start a bit story about yourself today, and I want to talk about your career since you was a young till now.
Assalamu alaikum, Max. I hope you are doing very well, my brother. Alhamdulillah. One thing is very important in life, that we have been created in this life just for a test. Each and everything on this earth that we have today is only for us human beings to use it, and for our pleasure and our rest is in the hereafter.
Hey Max, hope you're well, hope you're having a good Christmas and looking forward to the New Year's.
Assalamu alaikum, Mohammed. I'm just sending you a message, kind of remind you of who you are and who I remember you as. And I want you to remember this, just as you're going through difficulties that you may be facing.
Yes, Max. Merry Christmas, son. Remember, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog. So we fight, that's what you do, that's what boxing's all about.
We all have ambitions and we all have aspirations, and we do hit a rocky road sometimes. We do come up against a brick wall. Sometimes we think something's not coming together. But from personal experience, I could say this: it makes us stronger. If it doesn't hurt us or kill us, it makes us stronger.
Remember that everything that you're feeling now is all in your mind. It's not something that is permanent, and you're not going to always remain that way, if Allah wills and if you want it. So, I want you to remember who you are and who I remember you as.
Power is in you. You got the talent, you got the intelligence, you got the communication skills. You can achieve everything, my bro.
You have the qualities to be a leader, and you are a leader. You don't wait for nobody. You go out there and go get what you need.
You're kind. I've known you as, courageous. You want to stand up for the right things. And you're just a good person, and that's, like I said, it's a rarity to find nowadays.
He has come a long way, and he still has time to become the best that he can be. And I believe in him in my whole heart. You pushed through and didn't give up. You have never failed me, and you will only fail if you give up.
Remember when you used to do the gardening? It wasn't easy, but you tried it. And that's how all big entrepreneurs do.
I remember you being really mentally strong and being a real grafter. And I want you to carry on doing that for the next New Year's.
Thing I remember about you, and the kind of thing that always stuck in my mind, if I kind of pictured Muhammad Max, it was you who led the khutbahs, and you know, we always had conversation about Islam, and I always saw your passion for Islam. And you know, even in now, you know, that's a rare thing to find at your age, you know. And Allah says, you know, those that worship Allah in their youth are in His shade, and I inshallah hope, you know, you are one of them. And I did regard you in that manner, so you should hold on to that, because that's special. You know, Allah's given you that. Isn't, you know, not everyone has that, and even now, I can't think of anyone in that school who does that today. So you need to hold on to that and pull that through, and you know, build on it.
The things I love the most about my son, it was his resilience and his humor and passion person he was. He worked so hard to accomplish his dreams and never gives up. And never gives up, really. A memory that I love of him, it was when I used to take him football, and he had so much fun, and he was a very hard working person. He was an amazing player, but somehow ended up changing his mind and found a new hobby, and that was boxing. At first I was very hesitant, but seeing him happy made me happy too. He's the most funniest person I know, and he can put a smile on anyone's face. He also has worked for so long and has worked so hard to accomplish these dreams.
What I liked about him was his smile and his very good positive attitude. And because of his positive attitude, that helped to inspire me to do good things. He was very friendly, very polite. So what I liked about Max, he inspired me to make me see that there's hope for young people, because he was very positive and he was very forward thinking, and he was very ambitious, and he still is. So working with Max has helped to inspire me in doing the work that I do.
You inspire other people, you inspire me. You've definitely got one of the warmest hearts and warmest souls of any young guy that I've met, and I'm just really proud to be playing a small part in your journey.
We always try, we fail, we try again, we fail, we try again, we fail, and then as we keep trying, we make it. Anything that doesn't break you, you learn something from it. And I'm sure so far you have learned a lot, and there's still a lot more for you and myself to learn.
Just remind yourself that not everything's permanent and life does go on. You know, you're young, you know, inshallah your health will. I know you've had an injury, but that's temporary, and I hope that you know, kind of recovers. But you've got good health, you know, if you read there's a hadith that says, you know, you should take 5 before 5, and your health before your sickness. You know, your age before your old age, your youth before your old age, and you've got all that, and you know, it's in your hands. And you know, despite what our mind tells us, you know, we are able to kind of drag ourselves out of deep thoughts and, you know, places where our mind might take us. So I just hope that, you know, you feel better, and just remember who you are.
We all go through dark times, we all go through deep struggles, so it's just part of life. No one goes through life plain sailing as a lie. We all go through deep, hard times, and all we have to do is stay positive, stay focused, and know what we want. Sit down, write down a plan. This is where I want to be in a year's time. This is where I want to be in 2 years' time. This is what I want to achieve.
You have never failed me, and you will only fail if you give up. I believe in you, and I know you will achieve your dreams, and you will look back at the times where you struggled.
So, my brother, do not lose hope. Life is full of nur and light. But, as always, like Allah said in the Quran, Life is not made to be a place of enjoyment and relaxation. It's a place of contentment and preparation for the hereafter.
Everything that's good and beneficial for us to get, and we get like that, we wouldn't appreciate it. But we got to go through our ups and downs, and life is a roller coaster, and that's a real talk thing. In my opinion, I could see Max being a youth leader. I could see him being a local community leader and a youth leader, like a youth council person within the Moss Side area in the next 5 years. I could see him being a successful business person with his lawn mowing business, and I could see him winning awards in the next 5 years. I could see him winning community awards, national awards, and even international awards for being for his work in Moss Side.
I just know that so many people's lives are going to be enriched by the warmth and the goodness that you bring. And everyone that I talk to about you, and everyone who's known you a lot longer than me, just reinforces what I can see for myself, that you're a really special soul. I want you to keep going. You can do this. You've got this. I'll be there to mentor you alongside other people. So I'm just sending lots of love, lots of pride. Okay, I'll see you soon. Take care, Max. Well done. Keep going.
See you very soon, inshallah. And I wish you all the best for the next year. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Love my brother Max. Love you from 19 long time. Stay blessed. Enough love to you and your family and to your missus to be. Enough love. Peace. Bye.
You know, just try to, pull yourself out and remember that we've got so many people out there supporting you and who highly regard you. I mean, if I ask any teacher Master Academy now, I'm sure they'll say the same as me. That, you're a lovely boy and, you're a good person. That's what you want to be, isn't it? Everyone aspires to be a good person, and that's who you are. And you must remember that.
I want you to keep working hard. I want you to see you back in the gym. And bro, anytime, shout me and we'll go training. I know I've been busy and stuff like that, but I'll find time. We can go running, we can go gym. Give us a shout. Get back in the gym, Moss Side Fire Station. See you soon. Safe.
Keeping it real and being strong. So hopefully we'll see you back in the gym soon, working hard. All right, mate? God bless.
That, Allah is always there and we're here for you as well. So take care of yourself, Mohammed. And do reach out if you need anything. And Assalamu alaikum.
I was always proud of you, my son. Get working. You have got a dream to accomplish, Mohammed. I love you, my son. Take care of yourself. Bye.
Surprise, bitch. I've written down everything that I need to say because I have really bad memory and also I have a lot to say. I was getting on everybody's case about making this video and it's actually really hard to make. Like, I don't hate being in front of the camera. I just hate seeing myself talk. It's just so awkward. Anyways, I feel like you're watching me through the window and it's gonna ruin everything. So I learned so much from making this, and I feel like it was needed. People you talk about every day, who you want to see win, who you want to see at the top, the excitement that you have for them, when it came to you, it wasn't, where was it? It wasn't reciprocated. I told them how you speak about them, how you want to see them at the top, how you call them kings all the time, how you envision them with you up there when you make it, or you want to bring them with you when you make it. It wasn't the same, and it really pissed me off. Bitch, I've been talking the whole time and it wasn't recording. Oh my god. I see myself in you sometimes, and that's why it pisses me off so much. Like, when you speak with your family, I feel the same way with my family when I really try, and it's not reciprocated when I try to be a good person. So I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this because I care about you. Let's get real now. If you're watching me through the window, you're ruining this for yourself.
Some dal chawal, do you want some?
No.
You look really pretty, mashallah.
I'm making a video.
Oh, sorry.
My mama. What? Oh, okay, let's get real now. Mohammed, I asked about, I think about 20 people altogether, and nobody from the hood came forward. Nobody from the hood came forward. What does that say? Everybody aired me. What I said to them was that you speak about them like they're kings. So let's show him that he's a king too. You always talk about bringing them to the top. So let's help him know that he can get to the top. To take us with him. Like, let's show him. He's always talking good about you guys. So let's reciprocate that energy. Let's give that back. They've seen it. They read it. And I'm chasing them up. I'm messaging them again. I'm like, we need to make this video because he needs this. He's been down lately and he has shit that he wants to accomplish, but he feels like he can't do it. And I want the people that he looks up to, that he loves, his people, to talk on this. And his people can't even talk on this. But it was the people from the hood. And they want to talk about I ain't got time. But look at the people in this video. For the past 30 minutes that you watched, they're all the busiest people that I asked. Out of everybody, they're the busiest people. They all got shit that they're actually on. Like, not on the fucking street shit. They're actually on jobs. Like, they're actually on jobs. Like they got 4 jobs in one go to be dealing with. They got projects to be dealing with. They got other people to be seeing. That fucking Ismail was on transport. Every video that he sent me, he is on transport. He's on a train. He's on a bus. He's in a car. I couldn't get him to sit down for a minute. He's that busy. But he took out a few minutes because you know and I know, and he knows that we want you to win. We want to see you win, and he cares about you. He's actually giving you opportunities to win. Like, that's a real one right there. That's actually a real one right there. That's a real one right there. But I told them all this shit, yeah. And they said no. They said, I want to make the video because I haven't spoken to him in 1-2 weeks. And I was like, bro, I actually had to call you. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like, this is a wake-up call. And there's only one of your boys that I chased up because I was actually that shocked. And I called him and I stuck it on him and I was like, why can't you make the video? And he was like, I haven't spoken to him in 2 weeks. And I was like, because he's been busy, he's you know, living life and shit. And I was like, I know if you got a woman, he'd be happy for you. He would not be this petty. Like, you haven't chatted to me in 2 weeks. I know he'd be happy that you're happy. Because that's the way he is. And that's some king shit right there. That's what separates you from other people. The way you are. Like, you want happiness for other people. Anyways, I was like, you've been dealing with shit like fines, and you've been working, you're having to pay shit off and stuff, you're in, you know. And he was just being petty, and then at the end he was like, okay, I'll make it. And then he came up with some shit the next day like, oh, I can't do it because Fed's on my case. Just bullshit. People think that I'm a bitch because I'm very distant, but I wasn't always like that. Like, before I met you, I wasn't like that. I get very attached to people, especially as like a Leo, I guess. I get very invested in these people. I get very clingy and stuff. So when I'm close to somebody, I get very invested in them. When somebody hurts them, it hurts me. And when they're happy, I'm happy. And when they tell me they got a man that looks after them, it makes me happy. Like, I'm happy too. But slowly, I ended up cutting myself off from people to protect my energy. And I see that in you. I see myself in you, which is why it affects me so much, I think, when I first met you and I used to see how people treated you and how you treated them, especially in your family, because I could relate so much. But in the end, I always overestimated how they felt about me. Like, I always overestimated how much they wanted me to see me win and see me in a good relationship. And I know if you've seen your people in a relationship where their woman cared about them and they were happy, you would be happy and you would still want them to win. Even if they haven't spoken to you in like 1-2 weeks, I know that the energy will still be there, that you'd want to see them win. And so making this video and the way your friends were acting, just because you haven't spoken to them in 1-2 weeks, because you've been busy with your life, because you're dealing with all this shit at the moment, with fines and with work and stuff. And they were like, I don't want to make the video because I hadn't spoken to me. I know you wouldn't move the same way. I know you wouldn't be that petty towards people because your personality is beautiful. Your personality is beautiful. Mohammed, I feel like here's some real shit. I feel like man went on it because they know your potential. Like all the people that asked, they've seen the way you used to be. They literally know what you're capable of. I feel like man went on it because they know your potential and they're scared of that. They're scared of seeing you back up there again. Listen, these people don't want to see you make it because they'd have a tough time accepting the fact that you came from the same place whilst they're still in the same place. I don't think that they want to see you make it out the hood. I don't think they don't want to see you make it out the hood. Me and you already know that it be your own people. Me and you already know it be your own people. So you have your own people now, and you have it harder than other people because from what you told me, you're actually on some real shit. Like you scare people. You can be at the top. So you have it harder than ordinary people, normal people that don't have talent like that, that weren't blessed like that. Because you have to deal with your ups, and then you have to deal with your people. You have to deal with your own people that might not have the same intentions that you have for them. The sad thing is that these people have seen what you can do, but don't want you to remember. They don't want you to remember how you used to be. The sad thing is that these people can see what you can do. They're seeing it, but they don't want you to remember. Because I told everybody in this video, I asked them to bring up a memory so you can remember how you used to be. And they didn't want to do it. They don't want you to remember. I haven't seen shit. You could be lying for all I know. I wasn't there. I was in Nelson. Fucking working at KFC. I didn't know you when you were like that. So you could be lying to me. You could be lying to me about everything you achieved and the way you used to be. But I know you're a king. I know you're a king. I know you're a leader. Cause just the little things that I see every day and your personality, your traits. I know the way you are. I know the way you are that you can achieve whatever you want. And these people have seen the way you are, and they know you can achieve whatever you want, but they don't want to speak on it. Exactly like Muhammad said. When he said it, I was like, thank you. People know it. You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader, and whatever your heart desires, you can achieve that. Whatever you want, no matter the circumstances. And you think these people that have the busiest schedules in the world, that can't even get to sit down to make a video, they're that busy, but take out 2 minutes of their money-making day to make a video for you if they don't think you're worth it, if they don't think this was possible. They won't be doing that for anybody. They won't be doing that for anybody. So I'm saying to you now, take this in your head and realize that you can do anything you want to, no matter the circumstances. It doesn't matter if you got 20p in your bank account. It doesn't matter if you ain't got nobody behind your back. It doesn't matter if I'm dead. It doesn't matter if your leg's broken. It doesn't matter if you're homeless. Nothing. You can still do it because of the way you are, and I believe that. I believe you can do it. So this little shoulder thing, whatever's going on, it's your mindset. Whatever it is, you can beat it because it's your personality. It's the way you are. Like you just going to work every day, even though it's the shittest job in the world. You would still go every day, even though you don't have to. You would still go because that's the way you are. To just, even your dad said it, just push forward. Whatever's going on, you just push forward. So I need you to remember that whenever you're having a night like that night we had walking back from the road, because that shit broke my heart. I need you to remember that you're different. You're built different, and you know that as well. You're built different. Whatever happens to me in the future, if we fall out or something happens to me, I want you to watch this video to remind yourself who you are and to keep pushing forward, and to not let anybody chat shit to you or tell you that you can't do something. And I know you don't like it when people tell you this, but it is a good trait to have, but it's a scary one to have too. You're a good person, but always make sure that your energy, your love, your care, your protection are reciprocated, because you protect people, you love people, you care about them. Make sure that's reciprocated, and always double check people, always check people. Doesn't matter who they are, check people. Even if it's me, if you feel that my love isn't being reciprocated, then check people, because you deserve that. I'm talking about the people, I'm not talking about ops, I'm talking about the people in your circle, the people closest to you. Be careful. You don't have the obligation to care for everybody. You don't have the obligation to look out for everybody. Look out for the people that you know will be there in your hardest times. That you know, that you have seen be there in your hardest times. That won't run away. That won't dip. That will care, that will stay with you. That will feel obligated to look after you. Like your obligation too. Not like you're a burden. Like, oh, I'm not his mother. Not like you're a burden to look after. Like, it's their obligation, then you should feel obligated to look after them too. Not just anybody though, because that's just the way you are. But I'm saying this because the shit that I've seen from making this project, the shit that people have said to me, they really don't give a fuck. And the shit that I've seen as well, since I've been with you for 2 years now, the shit that I've seen, the way you are and the way people are with you, I'm very observant. It's the way that I am. Make sure these people don't want anything from you, that they don't benefit from you. You'll see a lot clearer. So make sure that these people aren't just there when they want something, or they're thirsting off your talent. Or they're thirsting off your talent, what you bring to the table. Because you're good at everything. You're good at rapping, you're good at boxing, you're good at football. Shit, I didn't know that. You're good at science, you're good at everything. But you're good at being a good person as well. And everybody knows that. And I don't like it when people take advantage of it. It pisses me off. But I can't always be there. So I need you to know. I need you to rebuild your character. Not to be a nasty person. I want you to stay a nice person. But to be nice to the right people. And to make sure these people don't just want something from you. And don't just come and benefit from you. And are there when you're falling, when you're at the bottom. They're there still. They're still there with you to lift you up. Now I got everybody to talk on some traits that you have, where they see the king in you, where they see a man in you, or a memory where they saw the man in you, where for example you I don't want to endorse violence here, but when you fuck somebody up, or when you raised your voice, or you spoke up for what you believe in, or you scored a goal, or you won a match, or anything like that. Let me tell you what I think about you that makes you a king. You make things possible when they're impossible. And that's with everything. If we're stuck in a situation, we don't know how to get out, you'll get us out. And I'll put my belief in you. You're that much of somebody that I can depend on, that someone can depend on, that I put my life into you. When we're doing some shit, you know what I'm talking about. But when we're stuck, you always get us out, and I know you'll get us out, even if that means sacrificing yourself. And that's what a king is. That's what kings do. You speak up and make sure your voice is heard when you want to. When you have something to say, you'll make sure everybody listens to you, everybody stops and listens to you. You defend your people and you want your people to win. That's what a king is. Sometimes I worry because these people might not want the same for you, but that's what separates them from you. You have the traits of a leader. When you think of a king, it's somebody that protects the kingdom. Somebody that looks after the kingdom, that wants the kingdom to win, that wants their civilians to win with them. That's what a king is. Not somebody that's jealous, not somebody that wants to come first before the other person, not somebody that sees each other as competition. You don't see people as your competition, especially your friends. You want your friends to win first before you, and that's what separates you from everybody else. That's what you need to be careful of. You have the traits of a leader, and I know you feel like you have the responsibility for everybody, but you don't. You have the responsibility for yourself, and then for the people that feel like you're their responsibility too, and that act like it, that act upon it. Because I know you're gonna make it one day. I know, and that's why I'm so passionate about this shit. Because I want to be there with you. That's how much I feel like you're gonna make it. I know you're gonna make it one day. I don't know if I'm gonna be here. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I don't know, because I know how long that's gonna take. But I'm so passionate about this shit because I know you're gonna make it. And I don't want to see people take advantage of you, especially the people that won't do the same for you. I don't want to see you giving out racks for the people that wouldn't be doing the same thing for you. I don't want to see you looking out for people that wouldn't be doing the same shit for you. I don't want to see you building up people, giving them motivational speeches when they wouldn't be doing the same shit for you. So, the people that took part in this video, whenever you're feeling stuck, could be in the future, could be 5 years from now, you could have broke your other shoulder. Inshallah you won't. Something could happen to you. I want you to go to these people. These people are your mentors. I don't want you to go to anybody from the hood. And I got love for your friends, I really do. And you know that. Whenever whenever we're going through shit, I cook with one arm, bro. On their birthday, I cooked the whole meal with one arm. So that shit really got to me when they're moving weird, when your friends are moving weird. I didn't want to ruin the surprise as well, so I just ended up crying in the shower because it was actually aggravating me. So I'm not the type of person to be like, oh well, they're a bad influence. Girlfriends are like that. Girls are like that. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I don't want them in your life because I think they're a bad influence and they're gonna bring you down, or like they're on some weird shit. I don't care about all that stuff. I really don't give a shit what they're on. As long as they look out for you, when you come and tell me something like they did this for me today, I love that. I want that. Of course I want that for you. But when they start showing, and I don't care about they've done this to other people, I don't care about that. But when it comes to you, when they're showing me that they don't have your best interest at heart, or when they're moving weird with you as their own person that shows their own character, then I start questioning things. And I want you to be careful and to stop being so soft and to get over this injury, because it's temporary. And you got so many people. I had to make the video short, but everybody in this video said, if you need me, I'm here. If you need me, I'm here. You got so many people behind you, to the point, so many successful people behind you that you should be looking forward to. You shouldn't be looking backwards to the people that are behind you. That doesn't make sense. So many people behind you that you should look up to. So I want you to be careful. I want you to remember that you're royalty and you are a king. Even though I haven't known you as long as these people have, I know it. And everybody else should know it. And everybody else should tell you. Because this opportunity right here, I'll say to everybody, this opportunity here is a time where whenever you want to say something to Max, you can say it now. If you ever felt too shy to say it to his face, or you had pride, or you thought like it wasn't a good time, whatever, say it now. Because I want this video to be life-changing. So I hope it is. And I hope it made you remember the way you used to be and what you're capable of. And how many people are behind your back that aren't necessarily from the hood, but they got it good. And you want to be with them. That's all I wanted to say, really. I really care about you. I'm gonna care about somebody. I want to make sure that they're getting treated properly. I want to make sure that people ain't taking advantage of the people that I love. You know the way I am with my mum as well. I don't like it when people take advantage of her kindness. When I see that happening in the world, it pisses me off. I speak up for her. When she's feeling a certain way, I speak up for her. And that's something that I need to stop doing. I need to let people speak up for themselves and realise shit for themselves. I just want you to be careful. And to remember that you can do anything you want to. And people in this video want you to come back boxing. They want you to come see them to discuss business. They plan some meetings with me. They're telling me come chat to him. It's been a while. I know what to say to him. I know what awaits him. I've got some opportunities there for him, you know. So yeah. That's it really. I hope you liked your gift. That's it really. I hope you liked your gift. What I was working on for the past few days. And if it wasn't life-changing, I hope that it made you think a little bit. And remember the way you are. Happy New Year.
When Black people become financially successful, they usually feel like a sense of responsibility to take care of everybody in their family, their neighborhood, their community. Do you feel that pressure? And is it fair?
No. You can't do that shit. You'll go crazy. Trying to make everybody happy. They say loaning people money is the easiest way to get rid of people, right? So if you don't want people in your life, give them money, and 9 times out of 10, you won't ever see them again.
So you've gotten rid of everybody that you wanted to get rid of.
I mean, I'm 42 now, right? So the older you get, the more the smarter you get, and the more you're okay with saying no. Right? Like the younger you feels like you have to say yes. Because you want to be accessible, you want to be available, and I gotta make everybody happy. The older you don't give a fuck. Like I don't really care that much, right? So I don't say no to be mean, but I know what my priorities are, I know what my responsibilities are, and I know where I should focus.